Hello and welcome to Bible Study with Alice, and today we're on day 22, Proverbs 22 of our daily Proverbs reading. We're reading from the ESV translation, but you're more than welcome to join us from a different translation. As you can see, we are on Proverbs 22. These videos are filmed in real time. Today's date is the 22nd of April 25 and it's a Tuesday. You can find the previous 21 Proverbs in the playlist below. There is a disclaimer as usual, and that is one, that these videos are unedited and also probably still more wording. Let's get started. A good name is to be chosen rather than great riches, and favour is better than silver or gold. The rich and the poor mix together. The Lord is the maker of them all. The prudent sees danger and hides himself, but the simple go on and suffer for it. The reward of humility and the fear of the Lord is riches and honour and life. Thorns and snares are in the way of the crooked. Whoever guards his soul will keep far from them. Train up a child in the way he should go. Even when he is old, he will not depart from it. The rich rules over the poor, and borrower is the slave of the lender. Whoever sows injustice will reap calamity, and the rod of a fury will fail. 9. Whoever has a bountiful eye will be blessed, for he shares his bread with the poor. Drives out a scoffer, and strife will go on, and quarrelling and abuse will cease. He who loves purity of heart, and whose speech is gracious, will have the king as his friend. The eyes of the Lord keeps watch over knowledge, and he overthrows the words of the traitor. So wait for it to back in. 13. The sluggard says, there is a lion outside, I shall be killed in the streets. The mouth of forbidden woman is a deep pit. He whom the Lord is angry will fall into it. Folly is bound up in the heart of a child, and the rod of discipline drives it far from him. Whoever oppresses the poor to increase his own wealth or give to the rich will only come to poverty. So now we're going to Words of the Wise, 17. Incline your ear and hear the words of the wise, and apply your heart to my knowledge, for it will be pleasant if you keep them within you. If all of them are ready on your lips, that your trust may be in the Lord, I have made them known to you today. Even if you have I not written for you 30 sayings of counsel and knowledge, to make you know what is right and true, that you may give a true answer to those who sent you. Do not rob the poor because he is poor, or crush the afflicted at the gates, for the Lord will plead their cause and rob alive those who rob them. 24. Make no friendship with a man given to anger, nor go with a wrathful man, lest you learn his ways and entangle yourself in a snare. But be not one of those who give pledges, who puts up security for debts. If you have nothing with which to pay, why should your bed be taken from under you? Do not move the ancient landmark that your father has set. Do you see a man skillful in his works? He will stand before kings. He will not stand before an obscure man. So wait for that to go back into focus. So that is 22 complete. And tomorrow we will be doing 23. So, as I have said in the previous videos, that King Solomon is the one who written these proverbs, or these proverbs so far. So he has written Proverbs 22, and it was during his reign. We're not too sure when during his reign. When I say we, I'm on about historians and scholars, and it's very historians and scholars don't exactly know when during his reign, and as I said that in previous videos, it does come across like a bit of a stuck record, to be honest, but unfortunately it sounds like I'm a stuck record because it is how it is with these proverbs, that King Solomon written it and it was during his reign, and it's a collection of wise sayings and practical advice on various aspects of life, including character, relationships, finances, the importance of wisdom and fear of the Lord. So with this in particular, it's basically given wise wisdom on how to do any aspect of your life, or any aspect of somebody's life. It will give you wisdom on somebody's character, relationship with their partner, finances, the importance of wisdom, and the fear of God. I will explain about fear of God in a moment, but we're going to focus on the other ones first. So with Proverbs 22, it does talk about all aspects of somebody's life and all aspects of how to be righteous and how to gain this wisdom and knowledge and understanding. And as I've said in previous videos, and I do sound like a stuck record, but the original audience for the book of Proverbs were young Jewish men who were entering into adulthood, so just coming out of their youth into adulthood. And Proverbs 22 is offering practical advice on how these young Jewish men, on their all areas of their life, so the character, how the character should be, how their relationships with their wives should be, finances, how to gain your finances in the correct way, and how not to be horrible to people, and how to not to be cruel to the poor, because obviously everybody has various aspects of their income. Doesn't necessarily mean that they're bad people and they should be treated badly just because of their income, and the importance of the wisdom that they gain from Proverbs 22. So with the fear of the Lord, it doesn't actually mean what it means, if that makes sense. So unless you know what fear of God means, fear of the Lord, fear of the God, unless you actually know what it means, which obviously it says there what it means, but it doesn't actually mean it's in a bad way. It's a complete opposite to it. Because obviously if you heard fear of God, you'd be thinking, oh gosh, I don't really want to fear God. I don't really want to be up against him. Oh gosh, this is not going to end up well. No. It's a reverential awe and respect for God's power and authority rather than fear of punishment and judgment. So that's what I mean. It's the complete opposite. Because obviously we would, if we didn't know what it meant and somebody come up and said fear of God, you'd be thinking it's like a fear of punishment, that you're going to be punished by God for doing something wrong. You're going to be judged judged constantly for what you're doing wrong. No, it's the opposite. It's his power and his authority. That is what it means. So that's what fear of God means. It's his power and his authority rather than fear of the punishment and judgment. So that's what fear of God means. So that is 22 complete. Now write in the day and the date in. So I'm going to write it down here. So it's day 22. On the 22nd of April 25. And it's a Tuesday today. So thank you for watching. Please like my content. I'd really appreciate it if you could. Please subscribe to my channel. Also, I'd really appreciate it if you could subscribe to my channel. And also comment as well. If there's anything you want to comment below, it's fine. I will respond to people's comments. And please turn on the notification bell so you then get notified of when content like this gets uploaded to the channel. Thank you and goodbye.